So that song that you were asking me, wow, 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 sweet child of mine. Oh yeah, yeah. So I just did that with the warm-ups. I shouldn't have done it without warm-ups. Probably should have done some warm-ups, but just wanted to see where my voice is at. So the difficult part of that song, just that part, would be that mine, that one, that mine. You really gotta understand that, like the placement of that. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, sweet child of mine, or sweet lover of mine, right? So, and even the oh, she's got eyes of the bluest skies as if they thought of rain. It's very yelly. Especially the version that Miles Kennedy sang, whereas the Axl Rose one is like she's got eyes on the bluest skies as if they. It's like really the nose per se. So you have to really understand the placement and the transition if you want to sing that song. It is a tough song. I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of range involved in that song. So that makes it very tricky. And even at the end, where do we go now? You see that I break there. Where do we go now and up? And there's that oh, and there's this kind of like thing that he does at the end, which is also very tricky. That oh, sweet child, sweet child. See that even I'm freaking out, I'm straining, I'm losing the confidence. So my voice is also losing the confidence. That's okay. There's a lot of practice and training that needs to be done, even for me, at that kind of end part. It's very tricky. And then the other song, welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games. We got all the things you want, and we know the name. Right? For that one, you also need to understand that kind of placement. So a thing would be to do is see if you can do an A vowel from a G sharp 4 to an E flat 5 or a D sharp 5. Like smoothly. Okay, that is something a lot of singers struggles to do. Male singers specifically in that region. Just a simple vowel like that. I used to struggle and I still do. I'm being completely upfront about it. It's not easy. Just to even go through that part in the range of a male, it's very hard, very hard. Okay, and then putting it into an actual song, that's a whole new game. It's not easy. Okay, there's a lot of work that you need to understand. So, yeah, work on it. Okay, work on it. Like, do your exercises. If you can't do it that high, just go up to up to that kind of area, the G4 F sharp 4 area, because I know you're good up to that range. So work on that. And then another thing you can do is get into your kind of high area, like the falsetto. Let's say so that's an E5. See if you can do a head voice and add pharyngeal resonance there. So let's say I'm here. You want to add that higher. So if you can just get that, that's essentially mixed voice. Okay? So try that. Or you can try with the wah or na na na. Right? Or ma ma ma. Ba ba ba. Ga ga ga. And you can see that the ba and the ga significantly gets a lot louder, a lot stronger, because their natural inclination or tendency is to get your voice into that state. Okay? So yeah, dude. Really good job on that. Like, I'm really enjoying your progress so far. I think you're doing really great. But yeah, definitely get those vowels down. Okay, the vowels are very important. And if you really want to sing "Sweet Child of Mine" and "Welcome to the Jungle," then there's a lot of work you need to do. Okay, because just that range is a very tricky range. I don't personally sing that high, to be honest, but sometimes I do. There are songs that sits up there. So like that song, wasted day, that wasted day are bringing me down. Oh girl, I'm losing you. That song is also pretty high. It's good up to that kind of E flat 5 area and whatnot. But it's tough. Like just that part. Like I remember the night in a very blind kiss. Knew I never left on the line. It's a tough range. It's a tough part of the range. And if you have tried singing a song at that range and you failed many times, it's gonna be tricky. It's gonna be tricky because the bad muscle memory has built up in your voice, so it's gonna be that much harder to undo that. Like I remember I would sing this song by Adele, "Hello from the other side," like tell you I'm sorry for everything that I've done. When I call you, never seem to be home. Right? So definitely, as I sang that, I felt like my bad muscle memory wanted to kick back in, and that's a very normal thing. Okay, it's gonna happen to us. So that's something that we have to tackle. We have to combat as singers. Okay, so yeah, dude. Work on the things I mentioned in this video, and you'll get there. Okay, it's gonna take some time. Okay, I know you're good, but that range thing is kind of like killing you, and it's okay. It's understandable. I think the majority of male singers struggles to sing high notes. Like they have everything down, but it's those high notes that kills them. And there's this other song. Let me see if I can do it. I cause you to lose it all. Like that song. You also know that song. Right? Wanya Morris from Boys to Men. Really good song, but very advanced. And it's getting those vowels like right, and it's tough. Like doing a run at that kind of fast tempo, going through those kind of high notes area, or even a harder one if I can do it. I failed there, but because I was afraid because I failed so many times trying that run out. But I wanted to keep it raw, okay? Like I think that sort of came out all right. Still needs a lot of work. So for that, let's say I would do something. Let me see if we can do it. So. And I would do it slowly like that rather than changing the vowels like Mariah does. Let me see if we can actually bring that run up so that you guys know that I'm not bullshitting here. It's on Natalie Weiss's channel, Natalie. That's where I heard the run from. It's Natalie Weiss. Hopefully I can bring it up. I think it was episode 2. Yep.
Welcome to episode 2. Set. The riff of the day is, she has not heard this riff, Lead the Way by Mariah Carey from the Glitter soundtrack. I'm going to play it 3 times for you. Are you ready? Okay.
Okay, let me listen. I can't do that. I can't do it, but I know the notes, so I'll just do it my best. So, those are the runs generally, but she does change the vowel. She syncopates some of the notes here and there, but let me see. Oh, and she changed the vowel there a little bit. Oh. It's very hard. Okay, it's very hard. Just even do a run like that on a mixed voice from F5 to like what? And you come down to like an E flat 4 and then you go up there again. It's very hard. It's very hard. Trust me. And yeah, that was definitely not easy. I know I'm a little bit all over the place, but yeah, it's tough. These things takes time. Okay, these things takes time. Like I would freak out every time I would try to do it. So Lead the Way, yeah, that's the name of the song. This is the song. I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna listen to it later. And then there's this other one. Like that one. Let me see. I can't do it that fast, man. Want to love. It's very advanced. It's very advanced. Like even for females, it's advanced. And gosh, for us dudes, it's extremely hard. Okay, it's not easy.
So where are you from? I'm from. Do you plan playing the riff? Once you learn it, and then or a part of remembering the pattern. That's it. Section 1. Na, 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 na. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And singing in that kind of light mix, like a woman, that is so hard. That is so hard. Like trust me, it's very hard because you will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you will belt out that G sharp 4, which is also a high note for a guy because it's above the passaggio. But dang, it's very hard.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. So there's a half step there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
2, 3, 4. Perfect. So it's gonna go.
Let me fart a little bit.
Accent the 4, 5. Slow, slow, fast, fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. It was part 1. Do it with me. 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7. That's the toughest part. I want to love you, baby. This is Tori Kelly we're talking about, right?
Good. Result.
I'm so all over the place right now. Apologies for that, but you know me, I'm very passionate about singing, but...
1, 2, 3, 4. 1. She tilted her head at one music. 1, 2, 3. Get that half step there. 1, 2, 3. Mm-hmm.
So, those are the notes basically. No, I can't. That's very hard. Okay, but then want to love you. Yeah. So my point for this video is that singing high notes on a light coordination, on a heavier coordination, and balancing out the two, going through the different registers in the voice, it's very hard. It's very advanced. Hopefully you find this video helpful, and hopefully my demonstrations make a little bit of sense as to what I said to you earlier. But I'm gonna leave you with that for now. So this video is almost 15 minutes long. So let me know what you think of this video and keep trying, and feel free to send me samples. Would love to hear your sound and some feedback and whatnot. Until next time, I'll see you, man. Take care. Peace.